Okay. I'm back. We are going to briefly do this, and then I gotta start on different projects. Again, sunshine and rain, and it's not even sunshine, it's joy and pain. Little bit of Monica in my life. Okay. Alrighty, Schneidi. Venus, if you will. Alright, Venus is the planet of Venus. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. It's definitely something with health here too. Because I feel like I was told to put socks on. So, what is that? Rheumatoid arthritis? I don't know if it starts in your feet. I think it has to do with just warmth. Venus with finances. Venus rules work life, finances, beauty, home life. It's a lot of aspects, everyday aspects. I definitely feel like you have the wits end with something. So let's just give a quick peek. I'm gonna keep reversals. All right, this is gonna be all of June. I'm gonna do 4 rows, but not necessarily week by week. Well, I am, but kind of like it can go this way too, not just that way, because I noticed it in the last one. Right now you have the King of Cups reversed, 7 of Pence reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, 8 of Wands upright, Temperance reversed, 2 of Cups upright. Work, Venus, if you will. 7 of Swords reversed, King of Swords reversed, the World upright. What is that? That's the 9 of coin? No, 7, 6. 6. Coin reversed, King of Pence upright, Page of Wands upright. Ten of Wands reversed. That's good. Well, that's a good. The water's back on. Well, the water's been on, in case you guys are wondering. Don't ask me why that came in. The hot water's on. My dad hit the wrong button. And then thinking the hot water is off, like he went into like a frenzy. So I don't... This is going to have to do with bills. Venus with finances. Week 2 definitely looks a little better because you're laying the weight down that needs to be laid down. You got 2 sevens side by side again. So 1 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pens right there. So you got 7 7 7. That came in the other day. So you got the 7 of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, King of Cups upright, the Devil reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. Finances. Good morning. The Tower reversed, 7 of Wands upright, King of Wands upright, the World reversed, Ace of Pence upright, 10 of Wands reversed. So this is good. It could be more towards the end of June, or it could just be, like I said, in general. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The Sun is reversed. All right. In general, whether I'm reading week 1 this way or this way, week 1 with finances, not so great. Addiction could be getting in the way of somebody's finances. Emotions could be getting in the way of somebody's finances. You got deceit. Someone's been lying about something that's going down at work. You have vulnerability, but somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable. They'd rather avoid it. You got cold energy. Something is coming to a halt because there's a lesson here of defending yourself in regards to something. So somebody might be standing up for themselves at work or in the workplace because things... Do I think there's something needy here or petty possibly because something's not going in somebody's way in regards to how they wanted to wrap something up or how they thought it should go? But the Queen of Wands reversed is not really not seeing something with the King of Wands right underneath. So I don't know if this is like a court couple. You got the King of Cups upright here with the World reversed. So the door's not shut. There's still something here. In regards to something. Something does need to be wrapped up though. Something, especially karmic. It's either a job or an attachment, a contract that's just never ending. There is communication coming in, but it's not, to me, it's not what you really want to hear. The balance doesn't feel right. The King of Pence upright and the King of Cups upright is positive. The King of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed, not so positive. So I don't know if this is the same energy shifting or if this is some type of work affair and it's 2 different people. But with Temperance being reversed, the 6 of Pence being reversed, the Wheel being reversed, It looks like there's an energy here that's just avoiding something. Again, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords reversed, Ten of Wands reversed. Somebody is definitely laying the weight down when it comes to something. But there is some type of connection, whether it's with your boss, a co-worker. I don't know if there's some type of work affair going on here with the Two of Cups, because if you guys are in like a partnership or there's some type of contract or it's employee and boss, supervisor, you typically wouldn't come in the Two of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. So it's something from your past is like haunting you or coming back around. That's actually affecting your work, because you got the Six of Cups there too, with the same message with the Ten of Wands being reversed. There's something definitely emotional, like someone can't stop thinking about you. So it's actually affecting somebody's finances. You got the Five of Wands, the Devil reversed. You have the Devil reversed over here somewhere too, right here. With the Five of Wands. This one's with the Ace of Pents. So in order for something to get better, I will tell you, if somebody's trying to manifest something, and I don't even see it here, but it just doesn't feel right. Tell me about this. Tell me about the Six of Cups real quick. There's something from the past haunting somebody, and it could have to do with your love life or just where you have invested your time. Again, it's the Seven of Wands. You now have that 3 times. You have it upright. You have 2 of them upright and 1 of them reversed. The one that's reversed is because it's avoiding. Yeah, avoiding emotions, avoiding destruction, avoiding getting a new job, tearing up a contract. It has to do with your investments. You're avoiding something because of money. But you got to be real careful here, because you might have a universal stop because the Chariot's reversed. Like, until you defend yourself in regards, say if it's a long overdue a long overdue raise, it's definitely something. But, or you need to block somebody at love. Something happened with work that's affecting your finances. You also may feel like you need to stand up for yourself when it comes to like a boss. There's definitely like a emotions, feelings, like somebody's crying at work in regards to something or to somebody about something. Like maybe somebody's leaning on a coworker and they're exposing something. And this other energy is encouraging you to wrap it up, just be done, don't pay it. Like, I don't know if you really want to take anybody's advice right now, because ultimately you need to make a decision. So there's a big distraction at work. Like someone can't even work the whole day without thinking about you or without messing up. But I will tell you, money, finances, certain stuff will not move forward until somebody acknowledges something or starts something or wraps something up. There could have been like some type of work affair with Temperance reversed, the Devil reversed. But then you have the King of Pents, Ace of Pents. It's like a boss. But it's also like somebody dismissing something. Like it's almost like the Venus and Leo, off on, off on, off on. It can't be like that. It's like somebody keeps looking at their phone or messages. Like, did someone hit me up? Did someone text? Like waiting for something at work, a message, or they get a message, or they want to message somebody, but they feel like they're blocked, so they don't. This is somebody that would rather just kind of drop the weight, not think about it, but it's emotional, like somebody can't seem to pull it off. So if somebody's trying to like dismiss you or ignore you or act like you don't exist, this is an energy of something went down between the two of you at some point, work or not, and it's now affecting this person's finances. I do see something, a little glimmer of hope each week when it comes to something, but I don't see an epiphany. I see something coming to a complete halt in something that you invested in, whether it's a stock, a person, an employee, a contract, flooring, something. Because you got 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. If you're some of you, if you're like super sensitive and super intuitive, there just could be an energy around you at work that's just, you shouldn't be investing your time there, your space, your energy. It never pans out. You never get that promotion. It's taking some spirituality from you. It's kind of dimming your light. It's like your focus is on them, they're on you for some of you. Others, it's just trying to avoid it, getting through the day. It's like that energy of somebody that uses work for a distraction. Or I'll focus my energy here so I don't have to deal with the other thing that really needs to be dealt with. I think someone's been doing that for a very long time, and Spirit's like, no, we're going to wrap that shit up. We're going to make sure this is consistently on your mind. Things are falling apart, not going the way they used to, not having the control you once had, not being able to find the balance or save as much as you once saved. And it's trust. I just feel like the very matrix energy here of you want to blame it on the rain, the weather. If you're a landscaper, you want to blame it on the inflation. You want to blame it on other countries. Like this, it's not what this is. So there's a wake-up call that's needed, but it's not happening. So a lot of things are going to keep getting blocked. Like block. Challenge. Because you don't belong there, or you're not seeing something. You're avoiding making the necessary cutbacks is what I just heard. Maybe you really like your employees and you gotta demote them or fire. Somebody could get fired. You could let somebody go for lying, drinking on the job, accessing sensitive information that they shouldn't have accessed, taking the company car out for a fucking spin thinking they can get away with it. It's things like that. Sleeping with somebody behind closed doors. I don't. Once you looked at this King of Pentacles like they were some type of stability. There's nothing stable about this energy. The finances might seem to be stable, but there's so much worry around their finances. but in a very materialistic way. Not like I can't pay my bills. This is more like, oh my God, my future. Like this person does not live day by day. This person does not live in the moment. This is all about, a 10-year fucking plan. Putting money towards retirement. No time for fun. Very serious, but they're not taking other things seriously. I don't really see anybody with an addiction at work, but some. This is some type of addiction at work. It could just be a person. It could be texting. It could be drinking. It could be pills. Week 1. Week 1 when it comes to overall energy for work. Yeah, somebody's got somebody on their mind with the 2 of Cups. Week 2. So that's not, unless somebody wants to go into business with somebody, but I don't see how anybody can go into business with anybody. It won't work. So I hope nobody's trying to manifest anything here, because that would not be a good manifestation. It's just lingering. It's the past. Am I still blocked? Looking at your social media, like extremely distracted, not, more invested in what's going on with you than their own investments. Very distracted. Sabotaging energy or lies, destruction. There's some type of lie coming to the surface week 2, that's for sure. Overall energy week 2. Because this is work and you got union right there. Unawakened. So somebody's still not seeing something, even though lies. There's something in front of their face that they're still not seeing. So that's not good. Could be kids involved. Mia keeps hitting me up during these readings consistently. So there's something with kids. Or somebody didn't realize something. It doesn't feel like the moon energy, as if like you just don't know. This feels like not like someone's keeping it from you. This is somebody that needs to block something or someone during work. I mean, you could be dealing with somebody who blocks you like during work hours, thinking it might help them focus on work. Or somebody who purposely avoids going to that floor of the building because you work on it. But it's not going to work. Like this is going to keep resurfacing. It's like the Leo read I just did for the collective. Until something is addressed, it's going to keep coming, keep messing with finances, keep interrupting things. Every time you feel like you have a solid opportunity and it feels like you're doing the right thing or going in the right direction, something else collapses. One more for week 2. Because you need to cut something out that doesn't suit you. Or you're about to get a message from like an employee or something that doesn't suit them. So it's more of like a contemplation. What do I do? But you can tell there's a cycle after cycle. Like I said, it's just going to keep wrapping up. Overall energy for week 3. So there's some type of energy coming through in regards to work that makes you like things that make you go, but you're still not seeing something, but it's pretty clear. You got third party. So somebody's love life or a boss. I'd hate to say love life, but the 2 of Cups is there. Some type of affair at work. King of Pence can be a boss. King of Cups could be home life, or You know, you thought some type of, because the world's up and down, you thought some type of affair that happened at work is over. It started again. It ended again. It started again. Someone didn't shut the doors. Somebody knows it's a bad idea, but they're doing it anyway, thinking that this time will be different. I won't get caught. There's somebody definitely at work interfering. A boss, a coworker. It's like you let your guard down and it's all fucking hell breaks loose. Somebody's not hitting you up, and I'm not getting it back to. Now Alana's hitting me up. Guys, you can't make this shit up. What is going on with children? It's not coming into the reads, but it's here. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody might block somebody because they just keep texting and texting, but you can't block this because maybe you have children with them. So you don't want to block the person. You know what I mean? Because you never know if there's an emergency and somebody here keeps taking advantage of situations or running their mouth or blah, 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 blah. It's like the energy of like when I get pissed, me personally, and I'm fucking heated and I got a lot to say. When somebody checks their phone, they might have 30 messages from me. A whole fucking boatload of bullshit that I'm throwing their fucking way, and I'm dumping the karma back on their fucking lawn that they try to fucking dump on me or avoid. So something like that happening here. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I'll call you in a little bit. But it's a good thing. He obviously stayed safe for the night. It's this bird that won't fly away. Lonnie's been trying to nurse the bird. I don't know if it's a baby robin or not. She sent me all these pictures yesterday. Told I would try to like figure it out. She set up a freaking box for the bird. And he obviously went in it. I said, give it a couple of days. Got to let nature do its thing, clearly. And then she's like, he's back this morning and still can't fly. You know, but maybe he just needs a couple of days. It kind of looks like a mama. So it looks like it kind of needs to heal versus lay down and die. If that makes sense, it just needs time. So that might be a message for you guys, but a robin is also a spirit messenger as well. Maybe it's her job to nurture and keep an eye on this bird and protect this bird, because maybe the bird has babies and it still needs their mom because there's babies around the bird. So I don't know. But like, if this has to do like heard it through a grapevine or a little birdie told me, like, careful there. But this is that energy. Why could someone 30 fucking texts if you pissed me off until I realize, Core, what the fuck are you doing? Stop giving this person energy like that. That's typically when I'm like, fuck you. I'm not hitting you up for a long time. Block. Fuck you. You know, it's that energy. That's more me. I have done that. I have been distracted at work, fighting with people I shouldn't be fighting with. You know, never to that extent really anymore, but when I got something to say, I sure as fuck will. But I moved past that and learned different lessons, because I remember the one person I used to do that to, like, I'm not going to read that. I don't got time to read that. And I think that alone, I don't know if they were saying to trigger me, but that alone was disappointing. It was disrespectful. I'm not going to read that. Or they'd, I'll read that later. But it's like, don't even respond until you actually read it. So I don't know if they were purposely trying to like trigger me. So I don't know if someone's getting triggered here. But to me, it was like so disrespectful. Oh, you want to know why I'm not in your life anymore? Well, you would know, but you didn't care to read the messages because you're fucking disrespectful. That alone makes me want to say bye. No explanation needed, because there's plenty of explanation through text messages that you just don't care to read. Whether you have ADHD, like whatever, it aggravates you, you can't read. It doesn't matter. Stop making excuses. Or stop acting like you're not reading them. You tell me you're not reading them, but you are. Like, it's blatant avoidance and disrespect. I don't know if that's how this is going down or if this is a completely different vibe. I honestly try not to do that. but once in a while, I will rip somebody a new fucking asshole. I got no fucking problem doing it. You don't want to read it? I don't give a fuck. I feel satisfied. I said what I needed to say. That's closure for me. I don't need your approval. I think you're no longer triggered by this energy. And this is a problem for somebody. Somebody wants you to be triggered. But you're over it. There is multiple things going on. Somebody's past did come back around. Somebody who was intimate with somebody or something happened. Well, at one point you thought it was over. But it wasn't. It came back around just like everything else in life. Somebody's like, shit, somebody lied to me. Yeah, somebody fucking lied to you. And it's causing somebody else a lot of pain because they didn't think somebody would do that or it wasn't like that. When that energy hits someone like that, they just don't see it because they're in their machismo and they think, yada, yada, yada. It's icky. It's ego. So it's, if somebody had a work affair, it was off and then it was back on, off, back on. It's coming back into play. And now it seems like it's not as toxic. But it could be someone's lesson on that end, too, that's not seeing it because somebody else could be lying. Oh, I left so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Something picks up again. Because all I keep seeing is this King of Pence, Ace of Pence, as if it picks up again. But Temperance is reversed, as if something didn't work with somebody in the Ace of Cups. And it's emotional, leaving some type of savage situation or toxic situation, and it's like, let's get together, yeah, and it's like contemplating and then lies coming out, like it's like one thing after another at work, but someone's just like avoiding something, like if something needs to be wrapped up, thank you, in regards to like your finances or some type of contract, or you're staying in a contract because of the finances, you're fucked. Week 3, if not already, is coming to a head. It's going to come to a slow stop because you're not protecting something. You're not standing up for like, stand up for your right. You're not, there's no ethics there. Where are your fucking morals? I don't want it to be over. That's it. I get to say when it doesn't work, or I get to say when I want this job or I don't want that job because it's not bringing up as much money as the other one would. So I want to go after this one and let's bet on this one. But that, your company doesn't get that bid because, you're too busy going for the higher ones when in all reality, this bid could have put a lot of money in your bank because it was for 2 years, the contract versus, it could have been 2 months, but it ends up going 2 years and it could have really helped your bank account. But you looked at something in a materialistic way and you're going to get asked out, if that makes sense. It's very topsy, tipsy-turvy, elusive energy because someone's fucking ass. Someone's elbow is up their ass. I mean, there's a lot of fucking shadow here. Tell me about the third week again. It is allowing another energy. Yeah, see, it's needing to surrender and finding that balance, and somebody won't surrender. Somebody's like, oh, rough and tough and fucking cool, and oh, it's my way, and oh, like, it's so fucking, bleh. Like, it's not even attractive. I don't know. The ladies that really love money and feed these men with money, they must like have something like their game. It must be on cue or something because to me, it's such a fucking turn off. But to them, it's like, yeah, good job, daddy. Like, that's not me. So there's energy here like that too. and somebody just wants to be in fucking control here. But shit's gonna hit the fucking roof. Better hope the fan's not on, because that shit's gonna splatter all over the fucking ceiling. Like, that's how bad this can get. And then you gotta remodel the whole fucking room because of fucking feces and germs and bacteria. And then you gotta paint. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're spending more, you're putting more money into something, and I don't think you see it. But your money's being drained because of the bids or whatever you're taking, but you're not. So you're thinking long term, but yeah, fucking head is up your ass, because there's two different types of long term. And when it comes to stability, not instant check. So somebody's thought process in regards to like a 10-year goal is fucking ass backwards. Like, I'm surprised the Emperor is not out here. You want to know why the Emperor's not out here? Because they're no longer sitting in that seat. So this is telling me this has been happening. Karma's already hitting this energy, because they don't even feel like the Emperor. So there is certain stuff that's taking away from their machismo. Sheldon, dude, hey, pumpkin butt, come on, climb out, come on. He's trying to get out. I put his winter enclosure outside of where his like drawbridge used to be, in the same exact spot, because it was just convenient, and then he has more room in the enclosure. But he keeps trying to push on the wood, thinking he can get out because he's smart. He knows like the drawbridge was there. So I think I'm going to have to move where he's sleeping in. Let me just make sure the boiler door's shut. And it's not. So I don't know if somebody had some type of work affair and it's just coming to the surface, because something's going to be exposed. Somebody didn't see it. Somebody fell in love with somebody at work, and it was some type of past connection. Someone's been hooking up with somebody at work. And for some reason, I don't know if you really thought you had a future with this person. Somebody was very fucking blind. Why? Because their ego. They were in their ego. It's like kind of like what goes around comes around. This is energy of like, you thought it'd go this way, but it doesn't. You thought you had things under control, but you don't. You're looking at a 10-year goal, but you're fucking yourself over by taking the bigger checks instead of investing in a company that's reputable. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that. And it's slowly going to fuck this person over. And by the time they see it, it's going to be too late. They're already going to lose a lot of fucking finances. There is a work affair, too, that somebody thought was over. And it's not. Somebody thought it was a fling. It turned into something more than that. And it's still karmic. They're still talking, but it is very karmic. They feel like they're invested into each other, like they came back into each other's arms, but like it started off karmically, whether he or she was single, somebody else was not. There's still something very karmic about that. And somebody really thought it would go in their direction. Or they could, they had, an intern, and they could shape somebody they thought they could shape. But they can't. Not their job. But still trying to play that fucking role. It's like, sad fucking song. Keep playing the fucking violin. You're not somebody's father. Don't act like you're a fucking role model here, because you're not. Why? Because other aspects of your life you've ignored. So nobody respects somebody like that. It's hard to respect somebody like that, put it that way. Week 4, shadow work, fear. Let's see what else I get. Work 4, because this is the Tower reverse is avoiding vulnerability, avoiding telling it how it is, avoiding, working through a challenge, avoiding. It's this no. You mean I gotta drop that before I can have that? Hoping that you're gonna understand some type of offer, some type of pot. So there's nothing action oriented here. It's very stale energy. You got the World twice, upright, reversed. 7 of Wands, upright, reversed a few times. Wheel of Fortune's reversed. The Chariot is reversed. Something is coming to a fucking halt, whether you want it to or not. And it's like is somebody with somebody else? Is somebody dating somebody else? Like they want to know about your life, but they don't have access to it. So their days are filled with thoughts of you that is consuming them. So then they just try to block it and they can't. They try to get rid of the feelings, they can't. This is somebody who just wants to ignore karma, and this month they're not going to be allowed to. It's like the other reading, this Pluto at play. Something is meant to be over with the world and the Tower. There's no going back. But somebody is like, they quit, they get rehired. I'm going to fire you if you don't show up. Okay, they show up, but you don't fire them. You don't stick to your guns. You've been doing that for years. I won't be late, I promise, but they're late every fucking day. Oh, I was trying to cut you a break. No, you weren't. You were trying to play Christ Almighty. Like you were the good person. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a big lesson for somebody here in regards to control, how they treat their employees. If this is corporate, good luck. You never win the battle. If this is personal, you got a shot. But there's something that seems like scary towards the end of the month that you just want to keep like avoiding. Just hoping it's not over, that you can reconnect, you can fix something. And if something's done properly and somebody really does drop the appropriate weight and sees something clearly, maybe. There's still something here with corporate though. Because the towers can be huge buildings, hospitals, landmarks, a mall, you know what I mean? Something like that. Corporate. Something is not going to pan out the way somebody thought it was going to either. Like they convinced themselves it's not over. But somebody put a halt to it. They're just not interested. Could be the Queen of Wands or the Chariot reverse, but the Wheel of Fortune. Like somebody knew not to invest any time or energy anymore because someone's just like a work whore, work hound. You know what I mean? Like work. What about your family life? What about your emotional life? What about your fun life? What about vacations? Too busy looking after a 10-year goal. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. And you wanted to do all that traveling, but yet is somebody's not living life. But somebody thinks they're living the life of luxury, believe it or not. That's the crazy thing. Like this King of Pence really thinks like people like got a lot of respect for him. And there's a lot of people right now that have zero respect for this type of energy. Yeah, see the 10 of Swords. And it could just be betrayal with the 3 of Pence. Like they feel betrayed. Because they thought somebody was loyal to them. Why? Why did you think someone was loyal to you when you weren't fucking loyal to them? What goes around comes around. Get what I'm saying? It's such bullshit. So now this person is being stabbed in the back. and betrayed because of their own ego, because of their own negligence, their own arrogance. And if it's the other way around, there is an energy here at work that will portray you next week, and you thought they wouldn't. So work in general, if you're working for a company that's corporate, doesn't look great. If it's personal and just, a few employees or a handful, or, less than 20, the boss is taking advantage, or an employee is taking advantage, there is some type of message that comes through that makes you go, But it's almost like just playing catch up. Am I blocked? Am I not blocked? I could be stopped in my track. Yeah, someone's going to get stopped in their tracks for sure. Because work alone is their priority. And they have to incorporate other things into their life. They have to find a balance between work life, home life, love life, fun life, friend life. This is like a one-track mind. And this energy knows it's like that. But yet they're still doing it. They had some type of epiphany. I know I'm always at work. I know it ruined this. I know it did that. Say, for instance, it ruined someone's marriage or it ruined a friendship. They know. They're aware. But yet they're still doing it. 5 more years. 8 more years. We got 10 more years. Like what? Whether they're doing it for kids or they're doing it for their own bank account, it doesn't matter. They're not living life. Someone has to figure out that there's so much more to life than just materialistic shit. And here's the thing, they know, because if they're in a marriage or in a place of business or employment just for money, they know. The universe is only going to let you get away with that so many fucking times. Things are going to start to get really fucking blocked here. Your car you might total your car, but you'll be okay. Or somebody else will total their car and they're counting on you for help to fix it. And you're like, I guess so. I don't know if you use it against them or you're just kind of like, see, I'm a nice guy. I'm not an asshole. Let me help you. No. Like, that's the type of energy that's fucking here. Like, it's... And then somebody fears reaching out because they think somebody's going to rip them a new asshole. Well, maybe they deserve to be ripped a new fucking asshole. Or they think if they reach out, they're going to get blocked. Well, maybe they will. But this person's living in fear versus actually doing it. So it's blocking their own tomorrow, their own future, their own tomorrow. What can be grounded is being buried. This will catch up. This will play a toll on someone's finances as well as possible health. Straight up though, someone's been lying to somebody about a work affair. There is somebody sleeping with somebody, hooking up with somebody at work, talking to them, and they're going to get caught up and they're going to be pissed, and that's what's going to wrap something up. But there's still ego. They would have saw this if they would have just incorporated other things. And then Lanny said, yeah, I know, I'm happy. He made it through the night. Just hope he gets better. He probably would have been dead already, So Somebody's really bent out of shape, really upset that some type of loyalty was broken. But this is somebody who breaks loyalty. This is somebody who breaks barriers. This is somebody who instigates. This is, it's like you want to wring someone's neck, but they were too busy playing that fucking role that they didn't see somebody else betray them. He would never do that. She would never do that. Here it comes. If it hasn't already. And if it already has, there's more that's about to come out. Because whatever went down here is about to be revealed. With Unawakened and the Seven of Swords reversed. With the King of Cups there being really upset that something happened again. So to me, this person already knows that they thought somebody was loyal to them. Even though this person wasn't loyal to that person. It's fucking double standards. It's fucking sickening. Double standards all fucking day. Oh, you can do it, but somebody else can't. So you're gonna know what that fucking feels like, and they're probably experiencing it right now. Five of Wands reversed and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, got needing to walk away for something, needing to stop thinking about what went down with the Ten of Cups. It has to do with some type of family, some type of family life. Something went down with the Ace of Swords reversed. They found out they were fucking lying with the Nine of Cups, Six of Swords. Somebody's been fucking around with somebody else. Ace of somebody. What goes around comes around. And I'm kind of glad this happened to whoever this fucking person is, because I really don't care. I know I'm the reader and I probably should, but I don't. Whoever this is for, it's what goes around fucking comes around. Because, like I said, they feel entitled. Like somebody was actually like kind of loyal to them, or they thought somebody was loyal to them, but they weren't loyal to somebody else. How loyal were they? They weren't. But they expected somebody else to be fucking loyal. Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking work that way. Like, you think your fucking dick is that fucking wonderful? Get the fuck out of here. So somebody has to walk away. But here's the thing that gets me too. They think they're doing the ethical thing, like standing in their morals. The avoiding, trying to avoid the pain and anger. Shit still needs to be fucking faced here. And somebody just doesn't want to face it. Tell me about the world. But somebody has to. Like I said, it's just going to keep going on and on and on, back and forth. Seven of Swords, lies. Ace of Swords reversed, lies. It's going to come out in regards to some type of contract with the King of Cups putting their penis in somebody else that they thought was loyal to them, yada, yada. Like, get the fuck out of here. No one's got time for this shit. Fuck around and find out, for sure. You know? Ace of Cups, the Magician reversed, like it just didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, whether it's him or her. You know, it's like finally letting go, standing in their morals. So somebody is finally going to see something, but it still needs to like soak in. There's so much more that this person needs to realize. Like there's still a lesson here that this energy, like, let it go. Why would you stay and feed the drama? Well, because somebody works well off drama. Yeah, they got to purge. Again, but like, why the fuck were you settling? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that would prefer day-to-day drama because they get to keep that demeanor. They get to stay in that character. They get to continue to play that fucking role. Spirit's like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You think you're fucking special? Who gave you the fucking crown? How'd you get to where you're actually at? You worked at something hard your whole life, but just at one aspect of your life? What about every other fucking aspect? Did you really expect someone to stay fucking loyal to you? when you weren't loyal to them. Like, this is like a big wake-up call, but this energy still needs to surrender and is struggling to surrender, because then they get a bruised ego. Oh, the poor baby, could you go get your, oh, the boo-boo, you have a boo-boo, you have a bruised ego, oh, you poor baby, oh, you poor baby. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Wake the fuck up. Start living your fucking life. Start incorporating things that need to be incorporated. This is why Venus is here. It's every aspect of your life. It's just not what you can put in the bank account. Whether you're telling yourself it's for the fucking kids or it's for, like, stop fucking kidding yourself. It's you avoiding love life. It's you avoiding family life. It's you avoiding emotions. It's you avoiding this. The only thing you like to engage in is fucking drama, because that's the only thing you're used to. It's the only thing you can go off of, because it's the only thing that feeds your fucking ego. Very emotional, narcissistic fuckface here. Okay, so whether this is somebody you know or it's just your fucking boss, you're not gonna win. There's nothing here that's gonna benefit you. I don't even know how somebody's even getting the fucking job done. It is not going to go in the direction they thought it was going to go in, and they're going to figure that out this week. And then more shit's going to get dumped on them the next week. More shit's going to get dumped on them the next week after that. Possibly week 4. There's a breakthrough. Tell me about this Ace of Pence. There you go. Fresh start. New direction. The answer is yes. God damn. But you have to separate from something. You don't get to just not go through the emotions. You don't get to not feel what it feels like to feel pain. You have to purge it. You need to drop the weight. You need to be honest. You need to tell somebody how it is. Tell somebody what you want, the direction you want to go in. You have to be true to you and what the fuck you want in your fucking life. Somebody is escaping this bullshit, whether it's a him or it's a her. Somebody is escaping it, and they're going in a new direction. And congratulations, because you deserve it, because you put the work in. For those who haven't put the work into anything, boo-hoo. For those who have been taking advantage of somebody's money, boo-hoo. I got no tolerance for this petty bullshit. So, whoever this is, good for you. This isn't easy to escape. It's very Matrix. So shit's just starting to unfold. Give it some time. Keep purging. You'll be extremely happy you did. Separate from a job or separate from somebody who holds money over your head. Let it go. Stop letting the past and emotions and a family member or an employee take advantage of this situation. Let it go. Rebuild your life. Invest elsewhere. This, I'd love to say if you're going to start your own business and this and that, online or downtown, I don't really see that energy. This has to do with someone's home life, financial life, sex life, love life. It's zoned into one group of people right now. And even if it's this person learning the lesson, I still don't feel bad because they acted like a fucking victim. Boo-hoo. You needed a bruised ego. If somebody needed to punch you in your fucking ego is what somebody needed to do. Never mind just a fucking baby bruise. You know? It's somebody felt the need. They had to project that manly stereotype. I'm the provider. I'm this person. I built this. It's projected energy from society. It's basically living somebody else's fucking life. And now that you're at some point in your life, you're like, holy shit. Well, congratulations. It took a while, but sooner it happening and epiphanies is better than it not happening, you know? But I don't feel bad for energy who feels they were entitled and you owed them something because they were the provider, or it made them feel good if you needed something because they had the money and maybe you didn't. So they felt like they could help you. But it is like that help came with strings. And it wasn't obvious strings. It was very narcissistic, slowly projecting certain energies of what you think you should do. Is someone kind of played them is what happened. And they needed to get played because they were so much in their fucking ego. It's like, you went behind my back and did this? Yep. Because somebody wants a fresh start. Somebody wants somebody out of fucking someone's life. Like, why would you think, misery loves company wants to stay in that energy for too long? Why would you think somebody would stay loyal to you for so long when you're not loyal to them? Like, this had to have been a hard fucking blow. It's what had to happen. And it's painful, but they needed a shake. Something needed to be fucking rattled because they just weren't fucking getting it because they were too much in their fucking ego. They're supposed to be vulnerable. They're supposed to be following their heart. They're supposed to have good intentions. But they're not backing up any of it. It's like putting in a chip in the thing for a backup. Like, they weren't backing anything up. All talk. So whatever hits, looks like it's going to hit hard. Work can't be your entire life. Finances can't be your entire life. Someone betrayed this energy. But that it had to happen. Someone feels so betrayed, it sent this energy into a spiral. They would probably never admit it, but it's clear. It had to come from somebody. Whether it was you, a boss, a family member, it's someone did something behind someone's back. A couple things, actually. Patience. This energy needs to recoup and re-fucking group. Let go, make room for the new beginnings. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. And a lost loved one watches over you. This could actually be a loved one, or it's fuck around and find out. It doesn't feel like fuck around and find out. It feels like whoever's having a really hard time right now is having a really hard time. Someone in your family loves you to death, but you have to be out of this fucking storyline. So they got you. They're protecting you. They're looking out for you. They know you're going through a hard time. They know you're upset. They know they feel like your world is crashing. But you've been avoiding this situation that you could have taken care of a while ago, and you chose not to because you didn't want to face your fears. You didn't want to face the reality. You didn't want to change things. So somebody's got you. A loved one has you. They got you. They're also helping to get you out of this situation, and you might not want to hear that. This person could have told you to stay in this situation, and now they got a lot of regret. So they got your back, getting yourself out of this situation, and if you're doing it the right way, things won't be taken from you that you think might be taken out of fear. But if you keep resisting, it's not good. There's a loved one that's got a lot of love for you. Seems to be, I feel like it's like a masculine energy. Luck is on your side if you're worried about, contracts or court or certain stuff. Let this purge it. Let it out. It's painful. But you got to realize this individual has caused a lot of pain as well. And for you to think it's not going to boomerang back around, you're crazy. So accept it, purge it, feel it, and then pick yourself up and have a new fucking start. Go after what it is that really makes you happy. That's what a lot of people want for you, even though it feels like there's a lot of people against you. You do got people rooting for you. You have to be a good person, but you have to follow through. You've been avoiding this meltdown, or avoiding leaving this job, or avoiding leaving a marriage, or commit. Like, it's just avoid. Like, no. Pluto's here. Venus is here. A loved one is here. Let's get on the right path. Yes, it hurts, but there's so much better around the corner. And you already see it, but you have to face your shit and your fears and other people in order to have this. And it's part of lessons. It's life. Everybody else had to do that to get to where they're at, to enjoy life. You're not being singled out. We all had to get there. It's your turn. Thank your lucky stars, because it could be fucking worse. I love you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day.